like last one. Let's come together on the journey to peace. No more tribalism, no more war, no more discrimination. Peace is what we need. We need Bambe, Bilibi Bambe, Bilibi Bambe, Bilibi Bambe, Bilibi Bambe, Bilibi Bambe.
Hi, my name is Kwesi E, Baako, and you're welcome to the maiden edition of this show. This show is called Heroes, Sheroes, and Barefaced Villains. On this show, we present to you historical figures who have played an important part in our journey as black people, centered on Ghana for obvious reasons. Or if it's not so obvious, may I just suggest that it's because, number one, this is a Ghanaian platform, but it's also an African platform. And number two, because Ghana played a pivotal role in the transition of black people to the diaspora. Now, on this maiden edition, we bring you the figure called Sergeant Adjetey. Sergeant Cornelius Frederick Adjetey was born in Accra in 1893 and died on February 28, 1948, as the first martyr to the cause of national independence. He was killed by the colonial forces who opened fire on demonstrators, setting in motion a train of events that culminated in Ghana's independence. Adjetey was born at Labadi, east of Accra, and was the third child of Stephen Okindin and Madame Akwele, both of Labadi. He was educated at the Presbyterian Primary School, Osu. He later enlisted in the Royal West African Frontier Force, in which he served during and between World Wars I and II. He was part of a campaign that fought against the Germans in World War I in East Africa. And in World War II, he also served against the Axis forces in Burma from 1942 to 1945, being promoted from sergeant in 1944 and being decorated for his honorable service. On February 28, 1948, in a demonstration organized by the Gold Coast Ex-Servicemen's Union, Adjetey led a column of excited former servicemen towards Kusimbo Castle, then the residence of the British governor of the Gold Coast, Sir Gerald Creasy. The purpose of the demonstration was to protest against post-war conditions in the country. The former servicemen had wanted to present a petition to the governor. As they approached the crossroads at Osu, however, the British colonial police, under the command of Superintendent C.H. Imre, opened fire, killing Sergeant Adjetey. Two former servicemen, Corporal Atipo and Private Odatelamte, later died of wounds received in the shooting. The incident sparked off widespread rioting throughout Accra and other towns, and resulted in the appointment by the British administration of the Watson Commission to investigate the cause of the disturbances, an action that resulted in a chain of events that finally led to the political freedom of the Gold Coast. Sergeant Adjetey and his two comrades were honored by having their statues erected at the spot where they fell. The road on which they marched was also renamed 28th February Road. So, not just the independence of Ghana, but indeed the liberation of the total African continent, at least thus far, was triggered to a large extent by one brave ex-serviceman who had fought in two world wars that he had nothing to do with, excelled in them, and ended being killed by the same people that he fought for. Well, for his reward, he started a revolution that spread across Africa, because Ghana was the first African country south of the Sahara to be independent, and based off of that, a roller coaster of events led to the liberation of the African continent, at least as we see it now. because we know that the African continent is not totally liberated, but the struggle continues. Thank you for watching today's edition. We'll see you next week with another figure on Heroes, Sheroes, and Barefaced villains. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
The Pan-African Heritage World Museum coming up in Ghana will launch its virtual digital version on its website in January 2022. It's the first museum of its kind to house the history, arts and culture of the Pan-African world. Be one of the first to register to be a member and enjoy all the discounts and privileges that go with it. Visit www.pahw.org and register.